Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Nev here on Rainbow Tarot UK. Thank you so much for joining me for this pick a card reading, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I don't think I've done one of these before. So it is what you are not expecting in love. So what is coming for you in love that you don't see coming, that you're not expecting. So we have got our three piles as usual. We've got pile number 1, which is this card here. There you go. It says the Crown, I am a good leader, and that's also with the purple agate here. And then we have pile number 2, which is this card. It says Candle Magic, every day things get better. That is pile number 2, and that is with the Serpentine crystal here. And then pile number 3, which is the card that says Flying Broom, I can let go of my mistakes, and that is with the Turquoise Howlite here. So those are your three piles. Just take a moment rather, go for the one that feels right, and that's got your messages. While I'm here, I just want to say a massive thank you to a lovely lady called Jackie, who helped me out recently. I had a few tech issues. I went to a shop locally, and Jackie, I said I would give you a shout out. If you're watching this video, then thank you so much, and if you're not watching, I'm sending you lots of lovely vibes anyway. So there you go. So I just wanted to mention Jackie there, who did a great job for me. So anyway, I will see you all very soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing what you don't see coming in love, what you're not expecting. So you chose to come into the reading under this lovely little card here, beautiful little image here, and just get that shadow off of it there so you can see it, and it's called the Crown, and it says I am a good leader. Card number 3, and then you can just see the number there, card number 3. Okay, plus the purple agate here. Okay, so let's put that there. Actually, let's just put that there to the side so we can just see it next to my lovely little lavender that I got from my garden here. Okay, just put that there. Right, so I haven't shuffled any oracle cards or any tarot cards. Let's get straight to that. I'm going to start off actually with a rune card here. I'm going to do that first. I hope you're all well. I hope everyone is okay. You're doing really well, that you are happy and healthy. Sending you lots of love and light, as I always do. And reminding you, of course, that it is a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate with you, that feel right for you. Never, ever, ever take a message if it doesn't sit right with you or your situation with your person. I hope you enjoy the reading. I really do. Particularly if you're new, then that would be great, and welcome as well for coming into the channel. But if it doesn't quite hit the spot, then maybe you might want to listen to one of the other piles if you felt drawn to it. And also, I do have literally over 250 readings on my channel. They're all organised into playlists, so you might want to check those out as well. But for lovely pile number 1, now that one seemed to shoot out, didn't it? Sorry, you didn't quite see it. It seemed to shoot out, so I'm going to take it. What doesn't pile number see? What don't they see coming in love for them? What aren't they expecting in love, please? So we have Iwaz, which is strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, protection. This rune can also mean sort of transformation. So there you go, fantastic. Let's put that there. Actually, let's put it down here. No, actually, I'm going to put that, sorry. I'm going to put that here, actually. Let's put that one there. Okay, super. Let's get another moon oracle out. Let's see. It's something about what you don't see coming. So what doesn't pile number 1 see coming in love? What don't they see coming? What aren't they expecting, please? The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Okay, so we've got the Crown. The energy is gaining momentum. We've got transformation. So it feels like maybe for many of you, things are picking up in your love life or in the area of love. Maybe you are going to feel like you're winning with the Crown here. Feel like you're winning in your love life or in the area of your love, in the area of love rather. But let us get you know, I feel like maybe you're building up towards maybe some transformation, some change, something like that. Let's bring that up there a little bit so you can see it. We can put that, I might actually just put that there, and then you can see it better, can't you? The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so let us get out some tarot as well. Let's see. For pile number 1, please. What don't they see coming in love? What don't they see coming in love, please? What don't they see coming? So you've got these, which is the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, we've got the 9 of Wands, and we've got the 6 of Cups. What don't they see coming in love? And we have got the 4 of Wands. Whoa, okay. And the overarching energy is the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that what you don't see coming is that you're actually on the way, or momentum is gathering for a committed situation to come into your life. Or if you're in a situation at the moment, you're in a connection at the moment, this is like a step up, a new level. Now, it might not feel like it at the moment because you've got the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. And it makes me feel that maybe in the situation you are at the moment, things feel a little bit undecided with the 2 of Swords here. Maybe it feels like a little bit like hard work with the 3 of Pentacles. And with the 9 of Wands as well, central, that is also a sort of card of feeling a little bit weary, feeling a little bit fed up, feeling a little bit tired, but nevertheless kind of hanging on. So maybe you're in a situation, you're with someone, and the relationship looks like it's a little bit of hard work. I mean, all relationships are work anyway, aren't they? But maybe it's a little bit of hard work. Maybe you feel tired. Maybe you feel like you're having to convince your partner, or get your partner to be more on board with the connection. And it feels like maybe it's a little bit of hard work. And maybe the situation is in a little bit of a crossroads situation, possibly for some of you. But with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, I mean, those cards are cards of, commitment, of happiness, of being stable, of having a really beautiful love. Because the 6 of Cups is kind of like a soulmate energy. It's like a soul bond. So it feels to me like that there is, it could also be for many of you, what you don't see coming is a reconciliation of some kind, because the 6 of Cups can be looking back nostalgically, it can be wanting to, it's something from the past. The 6 of Cups is something from the past, so maybe what you're not seeing is somebody coming in from the past, for people that want that. If you don't want that, then don't read into that, don't take that message on. But my suggestion here is that for many of you with the 6 of Cups, it could be about somebody from the past and maybe some kind of reconciliation here. And you've got, funnily enough, the 4 of Wands as well. I mean, that is like a twin flame energy. So it feels like what you don't see coming is a very strong connection. And for many of you, that could be out of something that is in struggle mode at the moment, or is in a difficult mode at the moment, or where there's a third element for some of you with the 3 of Pentacles here. But what you don't see coming is it's working itself up to be a winner, to be in a winning situation. And maybe at the moment there's a requirement for being strong, but you are getting trust. Here we've got on the Rooney was, we've got trustworthiness, we've got protection, we've got endurance and strength. So maybe at the moment it's a tricky time for you in your love life, and you don't see how it could move into this. But what I see here is definitely a deep love here with the 6 of Cups, and that's usually some sort of love that might have come about through a past connection, or just even if it's not a past connection, it could be somebody where you feel like you've got a very strong bond with them, like you've got a very strong soul bond with them. And 10 of Pentacles is that epitome of stability. It's like, look, it's all the family together. So it could be as well that it's commitment as well with the 4 of Wands, because that can be a marriage card. 10 of Pentacles is always a committed card. So what you don't see coming is some form of commitment, some kind of leveling up, some kind of reconciliation or reunion of some kind. But at the moment you might be feeling like it's a bit of hard work, you're having to do all the work. So a shift. I feel like with the Heroes, maybe I see what you don't see coming in love is a shift of energy here. Certainly. Okay, so let's get out another oracle card here. What doesn't pile number 1 see coming in love? What I see here in terms of zodiac signs is we have Libra, we have Virgo, we have Sagittarius, we've got Scorpio, and we have Aries, plus also Capricorn energy. So let's see, what doesn't pile number 1 see coming in love? What don't they expect, please? You are worth it. Yeah, it's definitely about, just bring that up so you can see it. You are worth it. I feel like it's definitely about not only leveling up in the connection, but getting what you should be getting in a connection. So definitely, you know, getting value, getting appreciation, all that kind of stuff. And maybe at the moment with the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, you're not really seeing that, or you're not really getting that at the moment in whatever situation you're in, really, in love. Let's get out one more. Let's get out one of these ones. I'm tempted to get out one of these ones. So what doesn't, or what is pile number 1 not seeing in their love life? What are they not expecting? What they don't see coming? What is it? I feel like we've got 2 and I'm going to take them, see what they are. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Now to me this all talks about the past. It's funny because it comes in the 6 of Cups. There's something about the past, maybe something from the past is coming back in. We have that, let's bring that there. The Dragonfly. Light-hearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. So yeah, maybe some sort of healing is going on, maybe some changes. It all goes with the transformation rune here. So let us get out some more tarot cards. I don't know where I'm going to fit these in. Let's move these up a little bit and let's get some more tarot cards here. So what what is pile number 1 not seeing in love? What are they not expecting? Again, we have the 6 of Wands, which is a card of victory. So what you're not seeing or not expecting, or what you don't see coming, is this card of victory or recognition or winning. I think I said at the beginning, it's like you're winning with the crown here. And it's like going to be like a new cycle for you. It will feel like a new cycle because Le Monde is like the end of a cycle. Or the world is the end of a cycle, but it also marks the beginning, doesn't it? The beginning of a new cycle here. Leo and Taurus might mean something to some of you because I can see the lion here and the bull. That's reminding me of Leo and Taurus. Okay, in this particular reading. Okay, so let us get out. So what is pile number 1 not seeing in love? What are they not seeing? What are they not expecting, rather, in their love life? We have the 6 of Swords, and I feel like that's coming under the 9 of Wands. Yeah, that makes sense from what I've said. We've got the 5 of Swords, and we've got the 9 of Wands. I feel like at the moment, what's at the bottom of here? We've also got the 7 of Cups. Okay. I feel like at the moment, it feels like what I'm saying is, it feels like maybe you're thinking, God, that's never going to happen. That's a bit of a dream. That's pie in the sky. You know, I can't see how I'm ever going to get into a situation where things are going to be committed, where things are going to move up, where there's going to be a leveling up, where, you know, it's going to, where we're going to reconcile, any of that. Because this is the overarching energy, which is the 7 of Cups. So maybe at the moment you're thinking that is kind of like fantasy. That's not really real. But it is real. It feels to me like it is real because I think at the moment then you might be, and it's funny enough, you've got the 5 of Swords right under the 6 of Cups, which is the reconciliation card. Well, the 5 of Swords is a sort of card where there's been some kind of breakup or some kind of battle, or someone has won and someone has lost, and there's some sort of unhappiness in that situation. So it makes me feel that for many of you, maybe you're in an unhappy situation at the moment. You're in a situation of being split up from somebody that you don't want to be split up from, or disconnected from somebody, or maybe you're on your own and you're still thinking about this person. and it feels heavy. It feels like it feels like you've been through the mill a bit here with the Nine of Wands, because here we have this person, she's got wounds, but you're still sort of like maybe you're still somehow hopeful. There's still something inside of you. There's a little seed of hope that things can get better. What I would say was to hang on to that hope, because it's definitely there. Like the Six of Swords is that there is the promise in this reading of you moving into calmer waters. You're coming out of a difficult time with the Nine of Wands coming up twice. You're coming out of a challenging time, a time that's made you feel tired, maybe not been appreciated, that kind of thing. And you're moving into something better, into a time of victory, into a time where, with the Seven of Wands, your dreams, your Seven of Cups rather, your dreams can be a reality. And I think that's what's happening here. Your dreams can be a reality. They can come true. Also, for some of you, it may be that in love, what you don't see coming is that there are lots of options and choices for you. Maybe it's felt like, you might have been on your own for a long time. Things might have been stagnant. There might have not been much happening. But I feel like with this, it's like a new cycle with the World card. And there's lots of options and choices. And because this is Cups, there's a lot of emotional choices for you. There's a lot of emotional options for you. So, I think what this reading is saying is you are moving into a much more hopeful era in your love life. And for many of you, if you're in a connection, that is definitely going to level up. And if you're thinking about somebody that you split up from, there's definitely reconciliation in these cards. And if you're single, I would say it's a matter of choices. There are many, many choices coming up for you, where it won't feel like you're on your own so much. You won't feel so isolated. You won't feel like you're losing. You'll feel like you are winning. You are moving forward. So that's kind of what I see here. So we've got the Leo energy. We've got Aquarius. We've also got Sagittarius, and we have got Scorpio energy. So let's get one of these cards. So what doesn't pile number one see coming in love? What they don't see coming, what they're not expecting. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Now this is uncanny, isn't it? Because you've got the Crown, I am a good leader, and then you've got wise leader. So maybe for some of you, you're taking charge of your love life. You're moving it forward in some way. You are deciding, what you want in your love life, and you're going for it. So maybe if some of you have been in a situation where you've been a bit passive, you've just been, if you're single, or you've been on your own, maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you've been waiting for something to happen, and now what you're not expecting is that you are going to assert yourself and go out there. You're going to start in that internet dating. You're going to go on that speed dating event you never went on. You're going to go to that works do. You're going to be more proactive in terms of finding love. Because sometimes you have to do that, don't you? If you're on your own, you can't just sit in your living room every night and expect somebody to, something to pop along. You have to, sometimes you have to take steps, active steps, to make things happen. So I feel like for many of you, if you're single in particular, what you're not seeing in love is that you are going to be more proactive in terms of finding, you're going to have choices and finding the right person for you. So let's see what else we've got. Have we got that one? No, let's go for this one. So what doesn't pile number one see coming in love? What they don't see coming in love, what they're not expecting. New moon in Leo, shine, exactly. There's a lot of you being seen here. There's a lot of all these sunflowers. There's a lot on the leader and the crown. You are being seen you're not expecting it. So maybe you're not seen at the moment because you're single, or nothing's happening, or maybe you don't feel seen in your connection with your person, or maybe you're not being seen because you're in separation from them. But you are about to be seen and shine. You are about to to level up yourself, and that in a sense is going to level up the connection, whatever that connection is for you. It's going to be out there. It's going to be seen, certainly. Let's finish off with some charms. So what is coming for pile number one in their love life, or in love, I should say? Exactly. Now, can you believe it? The glasses. Glasses help us to see clearly. You are being seen in love. You are being seen. You are being seen by someone. You know, or you are making yourself more visible in the area of love. You're getting out there. The owl, wisdom. I feel like there is more wisdom with the leveling up. Maybe it's about there being more wiser choices. Maybe you're making wiser choices, or you're wanting to make wiser choices in your love life. But again, as well, the owl sees in the dark, doesn't it? There's a lot of it, again, about being seen or seeing through the darkness. But anyway, pile number 1. That has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. Please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, giving me a thumbs up, or leaving a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. So lovely to have you here joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we're doing what you don't see coming in love, or what you're not expecting in love. And you chose to come into the reading under this card, which says Candle Magic. Every day things get better. It's a lovely card, actually, isn't it? And it is card number 22. Okay, and also the Serpentine crystal here, or the Serpentine stone. Okay, so let's put our little stone here so that we can see it. Just see it in there, and we'll move your oracle card to here. There we go. I might just put it up there, actually. There we go. Okay, so let's get cracking. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone's good. You're all happy and healthy, and everything is good in your world. I just want to remind you, it is a general reading as always, so please just take the messages that resonate with you, that feel right to you. Never force a message. It's timeless. That's good whenever you're finding it. And also, you know, if you liked this reading, then you might want to check out some of my other readings on my channel. I have lots and lots of readings on my channel, all organised into playlists. So yeah, take a look. And just send me lots of love and light, as always. But let us start for pile number 2. You know, what are they not seeing in love? What are they not seeing coming for them in love? What are they not expecting in love? What is that all about? What are they not seeing in love? Let's have a look here. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Now Pisces might mean something to you. Balance, spirituality and practicality. So balance. A feeling of balance maybe. Okay, so let's get something else out. Let's get a rune. What rune have we got here? What are they not seeing in love? Agate. Wrath of nature, destructive, uncontrolled forces, especially the weather or within the unconscious, tempering, testing, trial. So that is about challenge, really, isn't it? Balance and challenge. Everyday things get better. So you might be going through, with the candle magic here and everyday things get better, a challenging time at the moment in the area of love. It might be challenging for you. And what you're not expecting is maybe that balance is coming into it. Things are calming down. Let's have a look though. Let's just see first. Let us get out one more card here. No, let's have one of these. What are you not seeing in love? What you're not expecting in love for pile number 2? What are they not seeing? What are they not expecting? Moon goddess, a higher power. Yeah, there's something about you being some sort of balance coming in. Some protection maybe as well. You're not, you know, expecting, or you're not seeing at the moment. Okay, let's just get straight to the tarot here. Okay, so what does pile number 2, you know, what don't they see coming in love? What don't they see coming in love, please, for pile number 2? What don't they see coming We have the Devil. I'm just going to do that so that we can cover up that area. Okay. All right. So what don't they see coming in love? We have the Eight of Wands. We have the King of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of shift that you're not expecting. And we have the Ten of Swords. Something, with the Ten of Swords here, I feel like, and with the Haggalas rune as well, that you might be going through a difficult time in your love life. The Ten of Swords, something might have come to an end. You know, things might be in a bit of a tricky situation at the moment. You might be in separation. There might be no contact. The Devil is about something, you know, sort of like a destructive energy, really. So maybe there's some destructive energy in the situation. Maybe there is some limiting beliefs, some limiting behaviour, some addictions, some sort of element within your love life, some snaky behaviour, some tricky behaviour, something like that. Which is where it is at the moment, because the Devil comes right next to Haggalas here. And also you've got this everyday things get better. So I feel like it might be a bit of a struggle at the moment. There might be certain temptations, things like that, influences that are not right in your love life. But I feel like what's happening here is it's being brought into balance. There's a shift going on here with the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is the perspective is going to change. Something's going to shift for the better. Now, with some of you, you might actually be meeting someone here with the King of Cups. I don't know where you are in your love life, but here, this might be you actually meeting someone who is really going to value you, who is really going to care about you, who is going to be mature, who is going to be offering you, with this cup here, offering you love, really. So for many of you who are single, who are maybe feeling a little bit like things aren't shifting, things aren't moving, you're stuck in a rut, you're stuck in the same old routines, nothing ever changes. I feel like somehow, you know, you're going to meet this person. This person is coming in for you with the King of Cups. And it could be quite quick here, because the Eight of Wands is quite quick energy, but it also could be someone who has to travel to you. So it's not necessarily in your vicinity, and you're not expecting it. You know, this is what you're not expecting. This is what you don't see coming. This new. So for many of you who are single, this could be like a new romance that's going to start quickly, and also come from, possibly for some of you, where you have to travel. There's a bit of a distance, geographical distance between you, and it's going to take you out of this feeling about being in a rut, things not changing, being stuck in the same old patterns. Or it could be that it's like a breath of fresh air. Maybe you've had a lot of destructive relationships in the past, things that have been really hard, where people haven't respected you, people have just taken from you. And the King of Cups is just such a different energy to the Devil, really, because they are much more caring, mature, sensitive, emotionally connected, giving, really, a lot more loving and giving. And that is what you don't see coming. It's kind of like a new, and that might be why you got this higher power, because this person's just like so different to what you've ever experienced before. So I would say for many of you, this is like a new connection out of something whereby you feel like you've lost hope in the area of love. Yeah, I feel like this might be where a lot of people in this pile feel like they've kind of like lost hope in the area of love. And what it's about is about bringing it, the situation changing and shifting and bringing it back into balance. So maybe it's been so far out of kilter where things have been very negative, really extreme in terms of you not being treated right, all of that. And now what's happening is that there's a change, some protection, something's coming in to say, look, we see you, we want to support you, we want to give you something good. So some kind of protection from the universe with the next relationship that is going to be so much better. The Three of Pentacles. Now, for many of you, you might already have a connection with somebody in the work environment. There's a Three of Pentacles. So this person might be around you in your work environment or in your sort of everyday. Well, this person that you is somebody that you're going to have this connection with. Could be around you already in your everyday life, really, in your working life particularly, but also this is like a market scene. So around in your community, something like that. It could be that they're your boss for some of you, maybe, I don't know, or somebody in a position of seniority within your company or where you work or something like that. Or if you work for yourself, some person that you have a connection with, maybe a supplier or someone connected to whatever you do. I feel like there's some sort of connection here around you within your community. And I also maybe feel for many of you, if you wanted a family connection, if you wanted like family life or to be with somebody who could be trusted to be a good loyal partner in terms of having a family with, I feel like that person's also going to provide you with that as well. So your main card of Candle Magic, everyday things get better. It's definitely a shift things are shifting for you. Because I feel like maybe you've had a really tough time in love. It's been hard. Look at this person. She's holding her back. She looks like she's really tired. But there's a shift going on. I feel like there's a shift going on for you to take you out of the difficulty, out of this hopelessness. Because funnily enough, the Ten of Swords does always have that little glimmer of hope to it. Because in the usual Rider-Waite one, the most obvious, not the most obvious, but the most used tarot deck, the Rider-Waite, you usually have somebody with 10 swords in their back, and then there's this horizon. So there's always that little glimmer of light in the Ten of Swords, which tells me that the situation, the energy around your love life or around love for you is shifting. It's being moved back into balance. Things are on the up, as opposed to being always in the negative, really. But let's get something else out here. So what doesn't part number 2 see coming in love? What don't they see coming in love? We have ideal course of action. Okay, ideal course of action. Right, and what else do we have? Let's have a look here and see. Let's see what else we've got. Let's have one of these ones. What doesn't pile number 2 see coming in love? Now, in terms of zodiac signs for this person, I mean, we've got all the water signs here, haven't we? Of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We've also got Capricorn. We have got Sagittarius. We've got Capricorn again. We've got Pisces again. And we've got Gemini energy. Okay, so what doesn't pile number 2 see coming in? Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Okay, tread thoughtfully, ideal course of action. I feel like for me, you're getting, what that says to me, because you can see this little bridge here, is that it's difficult terrain at the minute, right? It is tough for you at the minute, I think, with all these mountains here and from what we've seen below, well, in the Hagalas and everything, and the Ten of Swords. It's just tough terrain, but you are going to move to the other side. This is, again, this is like a transition period, a shift. You're moving over difficult territory to the other side, and maybe it's just you just need to do that with thought. It sounds you just need to do that with thought, but you are going to get there, and it will lead you to something ideal here. Or the ideal course of action, the ideal person, because it comes right above the King of Cups here, is on its way to you. Okay, so just hang on, is what this is saying. Just hang on. Easier said than done, but yeah. Let's start off with some more. Let's get another. Some more tarot here. I might need to just push these up slightly so we've got a bit more room. Okay, so what doesn't pile number 2 see coming in their love life or in their love? 7 of Cups. Okay. The Empress. Again, Temperance with the Balance. The Six of Swords. Things are definitely getting better for you, 100%. And we've got the King of Wands. Oh gosh. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving at, you have the Ten of Swords, and now you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You are definitely moving, or there is potential for you to find stability with this new person or with this person. And for some of you, you might even have more than one choice, because we've got the Seven of Cups here, which is a card of choices. It's a card of dreams. It's a card of fantasies. Now, it could be as well that basically you've had people in the past that have just not put you first, because you've got the Devil and then you've got the Seven of Cups, and that is all these choices, not being clear, you know, people who have just sort of maybe come in, got what they wanted, and then left again. That might have been what you've always experienced. And what I feel is that is shifting, that energy is shifting. So that's been non-committal. You've had a lot of non-committal situations, I think, in the area of love, which, you know, is hard if you're looking for something stable and you're always meeting these people that are not providing you with that, and that's tough. But there's something maybe about the energy within you shifting, because often we attract really what we are. So I think there's some sort of internal shift going on with you. Maybe in some ways you feel like you might have hit rock bottom in terms of your area of love, and now once you hit rock bottom you can only go up, can't you? And I feel like this is the reading about saying, look, it's time to move up now. It's time for you to change your perspective, change the way you think, heal yourself, give yourself time. And when you do all of that, your energy changes in yourself and you attract something better. And I think that's what's happening for you in love, and you're not expecting it. You are moving from maybe the idea of attracting people that bring a lot of drama, people that you can't maybe have brought a lot of excitement but haven't really brought much commitment or stability, or people that you've been able to rely on. It's always been sort of high energy, high excitement, but not much else. And within you, you're deciding that that's just not where you are at the moment. It's not where you're at right now. You don't want that anymore. You want to move from choppy waters, drama, you know, all that kind of stuff, into calmer waters. You want calm, really. And I think that's what's coming for you. I think this new connection with the King of Cups here, this new connection, and there might be more than one here, is bringing you calm. And both of them are kings. That is wisdom. That is wisdom. That is wise energy. Now, if you're in a connection and you don't want to move from that connection, I feel that connection is on the up. Is evolving. It's developing. It's and it could be that it's reached rock bottom, or you sort of say this has to change. It's a bit of an ultimatum. This has to change because I'm not going to be made to feel this way. And that shifts it in some way, and you might not be expecting it, but that shifts it into a much more balanced connection. This person decides that they need to level up and provide commitment and provide stability with the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, this sort of family. Again, this is this area of family. So I feel like we're not seeing coming as this new relationship or your current relationship leveling up to provide more stability, more balance, and it's something to do with you putting your boundaries, you know, having some sort of internal shift, maybe reaching rock bottom and thinking, right, no, this is what I want, and this is how I want a relationship that I'm in to be. You know, I want it in this way, and this connection is leveling up in some way. It's becoming better. It's you know, with the Empress card, it's kind of recreating itself. It's nurturing, it's going back into nurturing energy, into loving energy, instead of destructive energy, which is where it might have been. And it's got something to do with you deciding that you're not going to put up with that anymore, really. And I think that the person when you're with, when you say that to them, they will heed the call, if you know what I mean. They will understand that they need to change and shift with you. Otherwise, you know, you might say, well, you know, off you go, really. So, yeah, so there's definitely some sort of shift happening where you may have really been in a difficult place yourself, within yourself, and also in the connection. And there's this kind of like, you know, once you hit that bottom, you can only go up. And I feel like this is what's happening in your particular situation. And there's something that you're maybe not seeing or not expecting, but it's coming. So let's see what we've got in terms of, so we've got Taurus energy, we have got Sagittarius, we've got Aquarius, we've got Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and we've got Scorpio energy and Virgo here as well. Is there any other, actually before we do that, let's look at some of these. What doesn't pile number 2 see coming in love? Shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. That's exactly what I'm saying. Some sort of shift is happening. Something which it'll be like a shock. It'll be a sudden shift, a change. It's happening within you. It's transforming how you are, and it's transforming any connection that you're in. Let's have a look here. What is happening, or what's coming in pile number 2's love life, or within love, that they are not seeing? Please. What is happening they are not seeing? Cupid's arrow, exactly. I said that, didn't I? Have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation, struck by love. And you got shock and you got struck by love. And I feel for many of you, you are and you might be meeting more than one person, as I said here, because we've got the King of Wands and we've got the King of Cups. You know, it's both wise energy, both mature, you know, mature people here. One's full of passion and energy, fire, charisma, chemistry, all of that, but very wise with it. And the other is caring, nurturing, loving, artistic, maybe both. You know, different characters, but offering wisdom, offering maturity, offering a big level up in terms of what you might have been used to within your previous, you know, connections. Let's have a look here. So what have we got? What doesn't pile number 2 see coming? Oh, I've only got one there. Which is, yeah, a dream come true. I feel like in many ways you could have been dreaming of this kind of connection, hoping, wishing, praying for this kind of connection, and felt hopeless. But this is a star, it's a sign of hope, it's a sign of healing and hope. So it is coming for you, pile number 2. But anyway, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 3, welcome back to your readings. Lovely to have you here. And today we're doing what you don't see coming in love, what are you not expecting. So you chose to come into the reading under this card, which is a card that says Flying Broom. I can let go of my mistakes. I can let go of my mistakes. Okay, that's card number 14. Plus the Turquoise Howlite here. So let's put that one there. Let's see if we can move it over so we can see it a little bit. There we go. I'll just put that there. Super. Okay, so let's get out some cards. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're all good. Sending you lots of love and light as always. Just reminding you, of course, that it is a general reading. So please just take the messages that, you know, resonate with you, that feel right. And it's timeless, so it should be, you know, fine whenever you upload, whenever you watch it, really. Whether it's now when I upload it, or whenever I upload it, or 6 months down the line. Also, just to say, you know, if you enjoy my readings and you want to give it a thumbs up or you want to subscribe, I would be so grateful. It just takes a couple of seconds, and it means a lot to me. Also, if you like the reading, then I've got tons of readings, literally tons of them, hundreds of them on my channel. I've got playlists and everything, so please do check them out. But anyway, let's ask for pile number 3. What don't they see coming in love? What are they not expecting in love, please? We've got flying broom. I can let go of my mistakes. That's interesting. So what don't they see coming? Oh, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius. Let go of my mistakes. There's some sort of release here. I feel like you're kind of like, with the broom here, you're sweeping out something. Maybe you're sweeping out old energy. You're, with 14 is cancelled out to 5, and 5 is about challenge and change. So maybe you're wanting to change, shake things up a little bit in your love life or in the area of love, release old stuff, move on. Sagittarius could mean something to you. That's always a sign of good luck, really, isn't it? Or that's a very positive sign. They're usually very positive, Sagittarians. Adventurous. Maybe you want new adventure and you're looking for something new. With the arrow, it's reminding me of Cupid's arrow. So maybe you're looking to clear out the old and bring in something new, or the old is being cleared out for you and something new is coming in, which you're not expecting, possibly for some of you. That could be old energy. It doesn't have to be people. It can be old energy, old ways of thinking, old habits or ways in which you behave or in your love, in the area of love, and you're having the clean sweep of the broom. You're doing a bit of spring cleaning in that area and thinking, right, maybe I need to shake things up, maybe I need to do things differently. I'm wanting to be more positive in that area. I want better results in that area, something like that. Maybe a little bit of healing, something's going on there. But let's get out another card here. So what are they not expecting? What is pile 3 not expecting in love? What are they not seeing? What are they not expecting? Moon cycles patience. Moon cycles patience. Okay. What else have we got? Let's have a rune here. What are they not seeing in love? Bacana, the rune of Bacana, which is birth, general fertility, both mental and physical, and personal growth. Yeah, there's something about that. Liberation, regenerative power, and light of spring. Renewal, exactly what I was saying here. Promise of new beginnings, new growth. There's something about releasing to bring in the new. There's something like, let's have a new cycle, let's have a new either a new situation or a new connection or a new cycle within the connection that I'm in, new growth, new beginnings. I want to sweep clean anything that's gone wrong, let go of my mistakes and start again, something like that. So there's renewal, maybe reconciliation, something like that in here. Right, let's get out our tarot, shall we? So let's see, what is pile number 3 not seeing in love? What are they not seeing in love? What are they not expecting in love? We have the Fool. Exactly, there's some sort of new beginning happening for you with the Fool card here. We have the 6 of Swords, maybe a release of something. The 4 of Swords, the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups came up in pile number 2, so drawn to pile number 2, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, what are you not seeing? I feel like there's some internal truth that may be going on within you. You may be looking at something and recognizing or realizing the truth of something. So it could be for many of you that if you're in a situation that you're not happy in, that you're not, maybe that you've been struggling with, maybe it's been a bit of a challenge. I feel like some of you with the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords does the right thing no matter what, and that is the overarching energy. So I feel like for some of you, this may be a releasing of an old connection, or a connection that's not working, or something, or some sort of idea, some ideas or some beliefs about love or about your romantic side of your life that just are not working for you anymore. So either a connection or a set of beliefs, a set of values that are not working for you anymore and are just not true to you anymore. So I feel like there's a release of that, and I think that's why you've got the Broom, a release of that. Now for some of you, and it's going to be like a fresh new start, a fresh new way, a more optimistic view of love and what you can get in love and what you can achieve in love and who you can have in love and what kind of relationship you can have and all of that. And for many of you, I feel that might be a new connection, really. I feel like for many of you in this pile, what you're not seeing coming is a new connection, a new start. And it could be risky. It could feel like it's a risk because it could be very different to what you've experienced before in love, right? It could be very different to that. But it's going to come nevertheless. So I feel like with that new beginning, there is a release because you've got the Fool card, which is new beginnings, new start. And then you've got the Six of Swords, which is a moving away, because this particular Six of Swords clearly shows that aspect of the card, which can be a moving on, a journey, moving away, because clearly this little kid is saying goodbye. So it might be for many of you that you are letting something go, whether that's an actual connection or a way of thinking, and it's definitely going to be the better option for you. It's definitely going to be the best thing for you, because the Six of Swords is always about moving from tricky waters into calmer waters, into better waters. And with the Four of Swords here, it's what you need really, because the Four of Swords is about rest, relaxation, recuperation. So this release, whatever it is, this release of attitudes or this release of energy or this release of a person is the right thing. It's going to make you feel much calmer. It's going to make you feel more relaxed. It's going to make you feel more hopeful. It's the right thing to do. And when you do that, that is when, for many of you, something new is going to come in, and you might even have more than one choice. And this I think this is why the King of Cups has come out, because this is sort of like a similar message to pile number 2. So you might want to listen to pile number 2. I feel like this new energy can only come in, this new beginning can only start when you release something. Either an old way, an attitude, as I said before, around how you view relationships, and maybe an outdated mode of thinking. You know, you thought relationships are always going to be, it's always going to be tough, it's always going to be negative, I'm never going to get what I want, I'm never going to find anyone, you know, I'm always going to be unhappy. All those sorts of beliefs, all those thoughts create our reality, don't they? So if you're always telling yourself that, then that's what you're creating. So I feel like once you release either that way of thinking, which I know is tricky if you've always had bad experiences, but it's like you have to do some healing. The Four of Swords is you have to work on yourself a little bit. So when you release, you also have to work on yourself a little bit. You have to give yourself time to you know, shift and change and heal. But once you do that, that is when, and you're not expecting it, that is when new energy comes in. Or it's literally a relationship that you let go of. Some of you are actually going to let go of something because it's not true for you anymore. It doesn't resonate with you anymore. It's not your truth. It's not who you are, and you can't lie to yourself anymore. You can't put up with the state. You can't just maintain the status quo. You can't just carry on in something that isn't right for you. That's a realization that you will come to within yourself. And then once that happens, that's when you get this new energy, these two new choices here. I feel like for many of you there are two new choices here. We've got the King of Cups and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now they're both of them very, very, very loyal, connections, very loving connections. I mean, the King of Cups is probably, if I had to say, I would say you maybe got a more mature guy here, maybe in age and also just in emotional maturity, very ready. It doesn't have to be a guy, sorry, very ready to give, very ready to be supportive, very ready to nurture. But it comes, these energies come because you have worked on yourself. And that is what you're not seeing coming. You have given yourself time with the Patience card here. You have given yourself time to heal, time to shift, time to be honest with yourself, time to heal yourself, time to look yourself in the eye, because that's what the Queen of Swords does. Look yourself in the eye and decide what is true for you, what is your values, what do you want in a relationship, what's important for you, and go with that and stick with that. And then, you know, because you've had that shift in your energy, you attract something of a similar ilk, really. And I think that's what you're doing here. I mean, but you've got two. It could be for many of you, you could be connecting with you know, two people here. One which is more kind of like sensitive, more caring, more loving. The Knight of Pentacles is sensitive and caring and loving, but maybe not as demonstrative. Maybe you have to here with this card here. Maybe you have to sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe you have to initiate things a little bit with this one, a bit more. This person is interested in you, but maybe you have to be a little bit more open with them in terms of initiating connection or contact. But the other person is very, you know, they are more open in terms of giving, of showing. They're more, I think because they're more together, they're more sure of themselves. This person does have that, but because they're a bit younger, they may be a little bit less sure of themselves, a little bit less able to demonstrate how they feel, but they do feel it nonetheless. The Knight of Pentacles is a good character. They are reliable, they're steady, they're a little bit slower. So with this particular person, they may be a little bit slow in coming forward. You might have to kind of prompt them along a little bit. But both these choices are here for you. But it's definitely around having to sweep away or get rid of or move away from things that are, you know, not right for you. Things that you've done maybe as well that haven't been correct in relationships, and be, you know, heal yourself, look at yourself a little bit, take a bit of time out, and then once you've done that, that's when this new energy will come in, and that's what you're not seeing. So we have Aquarius, Libra, we've got Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer, and we've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and we've got all the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. So what doesn't Pearl number 3 see coming in love? What don't they expect? What don't they see? What don't they expect? Cut down, exactly what I just said. This is exactly what I've just said. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. Something is being released. Something has to be released here. That's what you're not seeing. But you're going to be doing the releasing. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. What doesn't pile number 3 see coming in love? What don't they see happening in love? What aren't they expecting? Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Yeah. So again, this little butterfly here, which is transformation. You're walking a path, I feel like you're walking a path towards your ideal. Really, I feel like this is your ideal. You're walking a path towards that ideal. It might seem like a little bit of a dream at the minute because this castle's in a bubble, but you are moving towards that. You know, you are moving towards a more optimistic time in your love life. But there has to be a period of letting something go, and some healing has to take place. Some serious looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, look, what is important for me? What's true for me? What is important for me in terms of, you know, what I want from a relationship. And sometimes we know that, unfortunately, we have a bit of a, what happens is sometimes we experience what we don't like in order to know what we do want, what we do like. And it can be a painful situation, but it's a learning. It's just a chance for you to learn that you know what you don't want to have as a relationship, because you've experienced it and you know you don't want that anymore. And I feel like that's probably what's going on here. So let's see what doesn't pile number 3. What don't they see coming in love? What don't they see coming in love? Which is the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah, so this is talking about, and again we've got the Six of Swords, this is talking about a letting go. I feel like for many of you, what you don't see coming is you are letting something go. You are letting a situation go. And it might be very unexpected. But there's something about it which is not, which you know probably deep down is not honest, or is not real, or is not really right for you, because you've got the Seven of Swords. There's something about this situation which needs to be released because it doesn't sit right with your sense of who you are now. And this is speedy energy. So I feel like this could happen quite quickly. You know, you could decide quite quickly to let something go. Because the Knight of Swords is swift energy, and so is the Eight of Wands. That is swift energy. And it could be that something does, someone in your situation does something to trigger that reaction in you, if they haven't done it already. And the Ten of Swords is the ending of something, the ending of a situation, and when you end that situation, it is gonna be a moving into something much calmer, much better, much more optimistic for you. But there has to be a letting go of something else, really. And it could be that what you've invested your time and energy into has always been a little bit of a fantasy. It hasn't really been real, with the Seven of Cups here. So that's a kind of like a fantasy card. So maybe you've chosen, you know, to invest in connections or relationships that, you know, just haven't really been able to give you what you want, and maybe you've kind of gone along with that, you know, because so maybe you've not listened to you've not paid heed to the red flags. And we all do it. It's not a judgment. We all do it when we like someone. You know, we've all gone through situations where we've might have picked up on red flags or seen red flags, and we've chosen not to heed them because we like that person and we think they're going to change, and all of that. But what I feel is you're coming to the point where you can't do that anymore. And I think that's what's going on. Either you're in a connection where you're going to release, or there's something about you releasing old ideas about what you want in a connection. Things that just don't sit true with you anymore, that don't ring true with you anymore. The Seven of Cups here, things that are not honest within you, really. So that means that you, as a result, maybe have to shift and change who you're with, or who you're attracted to, or all of that kind of stuff. There's a shift, really, and it's because you are becoming more conscious of what is important to you, and you're owning it more. So within that, you need to let go of, like I say, either an actual connection or how you have been in relationships in the past, really. And you might have been that you've been very hurt in the past. I kind of get the feeling that you might have been very hurt in relationships or in love in the past, pile number 3, and that is, you know, that is hard. It is really, really hard. But that's why I feel like there's a lot of need for you to kind of take some time to heal. And once you do all that, like I say, once all that's done, once you've worked on yourself, once you've, you know, your vibration is kind of like, your energetic vibration kind of changes. So when we go through that time, and it can take time, it's not like a quick fix. I'm just going to be honest, it's not a quick fix. You know, depending on how much damage you might have had in previous relationships, or you might be carrying from before. But I think what you're not seeing is that something has to be released, something has to be ended, something has to be moved on from, something has to be let go of, in order for you to bring in new energy, which is definitely here for you. Right, let's see if we've got any charms here on what they're not seeing in love. What is card number 3 not seeing in love? Okay, so the owl and the bat. Okay, yeah, not being able to see clearly, and of course the bow. Exactly. So we have the owl and the bat. So this is the bat can't see, has to navigate through sound, and the owl sees very clearly. So I think you're moving from a time of not being able to see clearly in love, not being able to maybe making choices that haven't always been great for you, or not listening to those signs, those red flags or whatever, to seeing very clearly, to seeing very, very, very clearly all of that, and saying kind of no to it. That's kind of what I see there. And moving into a period of being much more stable. Being much more stable and sure of yourself, and much more grounded and happier within yourself, because you know who you are, and you're proud of that, as you should be, and you know you are clear about what you want in a relationship, and that's what you're going to attract. So there you go, pile number 3. That has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. I think, did I say all the? Let me just quickly go through the star signs here. We've got the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So that is Aquarius energy. We've got Scorpio energy. Obviously, we've got all the other air signs of Libra and Gemini. We've also got Sagittarius, and we've got that one as well. That's also another air sign. So fantastic. So that's been your reading, pile number 3. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Give me a thumbs up, leaving a comment just takes a couple of seconds, but otherwise have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.